Alright, this is the Cobscook Institute's Apple Press. This video is going to explain briefly how to use it. This is the maximizer. This is where you throw apples in, and you just turn this and it grinds them all up and drops them into this bin down here. You want to be careful not to get your fingers down in here. A few apples at a time, and you can use this item to poke them down if needed. There'll be a mesh bag that goes into here, which will the apple pulp will fill up. Once you're about halfway to 3/4 full, you take this piece right here. This slides out. It's a little bit tricky, and this whole assembly slides out of the way. You can also remove this if you want. It just slides into this hole right here, but it's fairly heavy and awkward. So you'll have a mesh bag full of apple pulp right here now. This bends down just like this, and then you begin, make sure this is centered, and you begin to crank this down all the way down until you start squishing the apples, and you can go as far as it'll go. You also, before you do that, you want to make sure you have something to catch all the juice, which will flow out of this hole right here. Once it's all squished and you've collected the juice, you want to remove the pulp. So you just do the reverse, tip this up, and you can take the bag out, and we'll have buckets available. You can dump the pulp in the buckets. You can take it home, the pulp with you, or we compost it here. So that's pretty much it. So once you're done using it now, this bar right here lifts this up, and this will swing out. We'll have a hose available for you, and if you can, spray it down. This comes out as well. So you just want to take this out, spray it off, spray underneath here. And also with this maximizer, you want to make sure you get all the pulp and everything out of there the best you can. The more you clean it, the better the hornets won't come around for the pulp. And yeah, I think that's about it.
And now do they put it back together before they leave it?
You can either leave it like this to dry, or you can set it all back the way it was.
Okay. Would you please show us the pin thing again? Okay.
Okay. So this is the pin. This basically goes through this hole to provide support for this maximizer while you're using it. The weight of this doesn't always line up with the hole, so you might just have to lift it up and sort of line it up, and it just pushes through like that.
And where do we put the apples if we want to leave them here? Do we just leave them in the buckets?
I think it was suggested to bring them back over by the kitchen shed.
Okay.
And with the compost, because we're trying to keep the hornets away from the area, so the hornets might stay over there.
All right.
Apart from over here.
And is the garden hose going to be here, or do we have to bring it from?
There's a hose set up with the faucet on this side of the building.
Hose right here?
Yeah.
And hose on the building. Okay.